game barunya banyak betul. Mainin tuh.
Main bikin es krim.
Alamak, Jamil sampai game Baby Bus tuh di-downloadin. Handphoneku udah semuanya game dia. Papa aja downloadin, heran aku.
Yuk, Daddy kita buat
Apa lagi?
Buat es krim.
Ini kan game yang kayak di iPad. Aduh. Jadi main dulu sebentar. Nanti baru jadi aku lagi ya.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It's Pele! Oh, he's brought him down and it is a penalty. South Korea have themselves a chance from the spot to get them off and running. Oh, great save by Dina. He has missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Kalau tak jadi dulu, berarti mau bisa.
It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rummenigge. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there. Cannavaro. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Oh no, what has happened? Can he finish? Goal! Republic of Korea! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Played into space out wide. Pele.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rodri can so cleverly bypass the press. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Passes short and sharp.
That's going in strongly.
Nicely weighted ball. There they go, hunting in packs. Vitinha. Pele. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
South Korea have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Cruyff. He is through here. Oh, what has happened here? Climbs up big. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Eto'o. Now that looks a decent ball. And smartly reclaimed. South Korea are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. Roberto Carlos. Terrific header. Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vitinha. Van Dijk producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And that's another good win of the ball. Van Dijk. Vitinha.
Added time.
Thuram makes the interception. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
South Korea are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Yang baca sedang tapi yang ada mahkotanya nggak bisa. Yang nggak ada mahkota.
And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And here's Eto'o. Has a shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all. Bellingham. Nedved. And it's Rodri. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff is fouled. Great chance here from position A1. Great chance here to level it up. Roberto Carlos! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nicely shaped ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Big chance! He scores! They are right back in business. Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer... And Hullet! And that has fair fizzed. Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner. And they're quick to get it back. Nedved. That has not gone well. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash. That is a brilliant interception. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Now it's Hullet. Nedved. Now it's Dembele. That's Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Rummenigge. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pele. And it's Vitinha. Can he get on the end of this? That's really well cleared. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That pass has been well intercepted. Pele going face to face with his great rival. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Just eases him off the ball. Nedved, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, great save by Dida. Oh, terrific save from the keeper. Carlos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. South Korea have their third corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Ah, that's a fine interception. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And it's Eto'o. Takes a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there. Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And there's the shot! Oh, taken with style. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Eto'o. Lovely part. Cruyff! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Nedved. It's Dembele! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Roberto Carlos. And that's that. South Korea pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in...
Tu boleh tanya lewat tu bilang siapa kalau mau hantar apa enggak, masih mau ini apa enggak. Tadi why skin itu kan tenor pincer lah ya, Bu. Lah ya. kecoh kami di GRI sampai IL lang yan eh. Itu may connect si Kapil. Country ni kita itu 4FX kayak gitu.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
Yeah, he has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot.
Eto'o bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Bellingham. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Hullet. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vitinha. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Rodri. Nedved. Has ended up in no man's land. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Hullet. Pinches it off him.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Ooh, can he get onto this? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. South Korea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rodri is onto this. Rodri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He was under real pressure there. And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Hullet. Bellingham. Hullet. Cannavaro can get it clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Good, strong midfield running here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Rummenigge! Vitinha. Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. Hullet has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Shot a goal! And he's done it!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it.
There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, there weren't their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
South Korea can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Eto'o. Rodri, and it's Cruyff. Rodri conjures time and space where few can. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. It's Dembele! Vitinha. Pele. Cruyff. Here's Vitinha. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to play it through. Well, there's the clearance. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Hullet. Good pressure, determined, intense. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicked it back promptly. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's good play. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Played out wide. Pings it across. It's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Dembele! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Can he get it through? Van Dijk makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. South Korea finding their passes. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's Eto'o! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk. And he's on his way! Showing good feet.
I think we might be done here.
Eto'o! Now, who's going to be first to this? And reclaimed it. There's the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Arsenal complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Bellingham, looking for the run. Pull it. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. South Korea pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
South Korea definitely